brothers considered the words of the elder who stood before them in the cave. "Let us find the sacred blade," whispered Michael, stroking his beard. "Yes," said the old man, "for the Demon King has indeed returned, and no hero stands to stop him, which leaves us with you two, a duo of brothers, a wizard and a knight, who have followed a fateful path. Take up your true destiny, boys, as bards. Go, seek out the legends of your homeland, and sing your stories far and wide. Find the hero in your travels, and someday you shall return to Hyrule with the power to defeat the evil that has befallen the land." Collin and Michael looked at each other in silence. Then Collin looked back at the mysterious old man. "I need to get back to the king. There's no time to lose." "Well, there's only one way out of my cave, lad, but the path is long and filled with shadows. You may be separated from your brother on the way from time to time, but with courage and wisdom, and perhaps someday power, you will find your way home." Collin looked to the opening, and Michael turned with him. Together they gazed out the threshold of the cave. A single winding path stretched out into a twilit wood. "Beware, my young friends," said the man. "There is great evil that lurks in the forest between worlds, and he covers his face with many masks. Should you ever find yourselves in need of a bit of magic, let the music guide you. Take this." The old man handed Michael a large, loosely bound book. He thumbed through its pages. "It's filled with music and poetry, and there's plenty of blank pages as well. Look, Collin," said Michael. He handed the book to his brother, who quickly stuffed it in his pack. "You carry with you many songs of old, but do not forget to record your own legends along the way. Farewell, young travelers. May you find what you seek." The two brothers took a deep breath and stepped out of the cave. Michael looked back for a moment, only to notice that the old man had vanished. For a long while, under the light of the stars, the brothers walked this strange path. After exiting the presence of the mysterious old man and his cave, they entered an even more mysterious place. Massive rock formations dotted the landscape until they entered a sparse wood. The trees and flowers seemed to give off an eerie bluish glow. It was as if this entire realm fed off the cosmos, and the path through these odd woods was all too silent. Collin turned to his brother. "Well, now what do we do?" he asked. Michael thought for a moment, then had an idea. "Let me see that book the old man gave us. He said we should let the music guide us, so that's what I intend to do. For now, let's just follow the path." Collin pulled the leather-bound tome from his pack and handed it to Michael. The brothers continued along the dirt path for a while, Collin leading the way while Michael followed a few yards back. The young wizard thumbed through the old book as he walked, flipping through its dusty pages. At the moment, all the two could do was follow the winding trail through this strange realm and hope that it led them towards Hyrule. But soon Collin noticed a fell chill fall over the land. He sniffed the air and shivered for a moment. Dense fog rolled in from either side as the brothers were coming upon a clearing at the crest of a hill. That's when Collin saw it. A lanky, grotesque beast with slender, razor-like claws glinting in the starlight stepped into view, his visage blocked by the branch of a dead tree. It let out a slow, grating screech like metal being dragged over a field of bones. Collin drew his sword. "Mike, we're in trouble," said Collin. Michael looked up from the book and gasped. He tried to form words, but fear of the strange beast overtook him. "Get back, fiend!" yelled Collin. The creature simply cocked its head to the side and walked forward. "Is it wearing a mask?" asked Michael, awestruck and noticing that what he thought was its face was actually a crudely made mask tied hastily around its scabbed head. Collin stepped back, knowing in his heart that this could be it for the both of them. He stood on guard, sword in his right hand, mandolin in his left. Michael panicked for a moment, wondering what to do. Then he remembered the words of the old man. Not able to choose anything, for his knowledge of the tome was limited to what he read on their walk, Michael closed his eyes and flipped the pages wildly. He stuck his finger on a random page and read the notes there before him. "Here goes," exclaimed the wizard. He sang out the melody, a strange yet familiar tune. It was short and fast, and as he sang he held up the book, now glowing with an eldritch light. The creature stopped in its tracks and wailed with disgust at the sight of the volume. It shielded its masked face as the light swirled from the pages. Collin ran towards Michael and grabbed hold of his brother, and not a moment too soon. As soon as Michael finished singing the melody, a portal opened, and Michael leapt into the swirling tear in space-time. The brothers clung to each other for dear life, screaming as they were wildly whisked away. They were out of danger. For now. When the whirling stopped, the brothers looked around. They stood upon strange yet solid ground, black as pitch, and above them stood a strange metal sign, not unlike the signs that dotted their homeland, pointing to nearby villages and towns. This sign, however, simply said, Lock House Road. With that, the two brothers set off, embracing their destiny to save their home. Two bards in search of lost legends. Two bards lost in time and space. The terrible fates.
Where will you go now?
It's time I found my brother.